Okay, I think we're here. Hello, everyone. So sorry to keep you waiting. Hi, Shanice. Thank you so much for being here on Instagram. If you want to hop on over to YouTube, I am Maggie, the substitute teacher, and there you will have the over camera view. But thank you so much for being here. Washing dishes, where the dishwasher is running, and had to do some last minute homework help. No, we don't wait until the last minute when assignments are due, do we? But anyway, I digress. I'm already banting. Hi, CS Herring. Hopefully, I'm saying your name right. Thank you so much for being here on Instagram. If you want to hop on over to YouTube, I'm Maggie, the substitute teacher over there, and you can see the over camera view. All right. So, allow me to start by introducing myself as per usual. Hi, I am Maggie, your substitute teacher. I am not a professional chef. Clearly, you will see that. Hi, Truly Dee. Thank you so much for being here. Feel free to hop on over to YouTube if you want to see the over camera view, Maggie, the substitute teacher. I am also not a professional live streamer. Maggie, the substitute teacher, is only 6 months old, but it is a labor of love for me. What I am is a boy mom, times two. I have two teenagers, and gotta love these kids. I'm also a home cook, and I have been on a health and wellness journey my entire life. I have struggled with weight, but now in my 40s, I'm 46, I have finally found what works for me, and that is working with a metabolic specialist. In her office, I have been tested for food sensitivities. That's my list right there on the fridge for YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter, and Instagram. That's my list right there. I have a list of foods that I can have, and then I have a list of foods that I have to avoid. What I eat is pretty much sugar-free, dairy-free, and gluten-free, but I do love to eat, and I love to cook. Now, I am the daughter of a retired home economics teacher, and whenever mom was cooking, my dad just said, Maggie, in the kitchen. So I didn't always like it, but now that I have to make changes for, health reasons, I'm so grateful. I'm not afraid of the kitchen space. I don't always get it right, you will see. Um, but I used to be pre-diabetic. I used to have elevated cholesterol, and I used to have borderline blood pressure. All of that is normal now with no medication because I've completely changed the way that I eat and snack, and that's what I share with you all. So tonight we're going to do a couple of things, random, but I am going to make these shishito peppers again. The last time was an epic fail. I do love to recreate social media recipes and just come up with fun ways to, work within my list of approved foods. So I saw this appetizer on Natasha's Kitchen, which is one of the chefs that I follow. And it was for something that I've never heard of. I don't know if you guys have heard of a shishito pepper. Let's see if is our overhead working? Okay. So this is what we're going to be using tonight. I don't know if anybody's ever heard of these or ever had them. I have not. So they are little peppers, but apparently they are not spicy or not supposed to be spicy. So the first recipe that we tried, we blistered them. Well, we were supposed to blister them in olive oil. I did not have the shishito peppers, but I reached out to the chef and I said, would these work with jalapeno peppers if you take the seeds out? Because the seeds are where the heat is in peppers. And she said, sure, I don't see why not. So I tried it, and oh my God, it was a disaster. I tried to do this with jalapeno peppers. I was touching the peppers. I was touching my eye. I almost went blind. Not really. I'm exaggerating. And then I was coughing. I was choking. Y'all, it was a disaster. So I will not be defeated by the recipe. So we're going to try these shishito peppers in bacon grease. So we're going to make some bacon, beef bacon for me. And then we're going to char the peppers because I still have the dipping sauce and see how they come out. Have I ever done this before? No. Is it going to be good? I don't know. We're going to try it together though. And then in addition to that, something that I do like that I have been eating every day that I want to make some more of is cake. But it's a 2-ingredient high protein cake. If you guys were with me when we did the, what was it? the 2-ingredient cake, the applesauce and gelatin. I've been eating that every day, y'all. It is so good. So I'm down to my last slice of 4 slices. But I think like each slice it's 12 calories. I'm going to show you. It's ridiculous. So I'm thinking of the order here. I think we'll get started with the bacon. And while the bacon is cooking, we'll get started on our cake because this is a no-bake cake. The cake refrigerates for an hour. Yes. And then we will char our peppers while it's in the fridge, eat them, and hopefully our cake will be ready to frost. So sit back and relax. I'm going to go a couple hours tonight. If you have any questions, feel free to ask them in the chat. I am your teacher, substitute teacher. You all are my scholars. The live chat in YouTube is what I like to call the study hall. Please feel free to ask questions back and forth. I'll try to answer them when I come up for air. And we have a lot of fun here. So let me take attendance and see who's here live. Whatever brings you here, whether you're live or watching the replay, I am so glad that you all are here. Thank you for helping the channel to grow. We got Mona the moderator is here. Thank you so much for being here, my dear. Feel free to drop your kids' family channel in the chat. If anybody else has a YouTube channel or a business, you're here to support me, so I want to support you. So please feel free to shout it out where we can find you. Ah, Cardell is here with the compliments already. She says you're used to have and used to be's and health's inspiring. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you guys look. I'll share my story as I go. Not only did I struggle with weight, but I had a lot of issues that I thought, oh, I'm just getting older, right? That's just what happens. I had a lot of joint pain, old sports injuries. I was just limping along, and I just thought this is how it is. And when I met my metabolic specialist, she took one look at me. She's like, you're not big boned. You're not any of that. You know, I always thought that I was plus size, all of that. And she said, you have a lot of inflammation. And I had never heard that before. And y'all, I've done a lot of diets, like a lot of y'all, you know, Weight Watchers and Nutrisystem, and they all work. You know me, I'm not the food police. I support whatever you want to do. But the problem is if you don't like the food, as soon as you go back to the food that you do like, you know you're going to gain all that weight back and then some, right? So when I went on this elimination diet, which was hard, you know, just going sugar-free, dairy-free, and gluten-free, even before I had lost the weight, I woke up and I wasn't limping. I was taking up to 8 and 10 Tylenol a day. And so for me, it's been huge. So I'm just here to share all that with you. Hi, Shafit. Thank you for being here. Feel free to join us on YouTube if you want to see the over-camera overhead view. Y'all know. Hi, Linda. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you, my dear. Let's see who else we've got here. I saw Cardell. Thank you, ma'am. And Veggie, one of my day one scholars. Thank you for being here. And I saw Leanne is here. Leanne and I go way back. But yeah, my channel started. Y'all, I've been cooking since 1842. And I always just used to post pictures of the food. Y'all see them on Instagram. Y'all see them on YouTube, on my community tab, on Facebook. And people would always say, you're really good at that. You need a cookbook. I do need to get back on the cookbook. I was working on the course. But anyway, enough yapping. Let me see what apron I have. I don't know if I have one of the Maggie aprons. I need to do laundry. So let's see what we can find. And we're going to get started with the bacon first. I'm going to clean off the counters. And I'm going to put some music on. One of the scholars was like, you know, you should have some music for when you're when there's downtime. It's loud. You turn it all the way down. So you have a little ambient sound. All right, let's see what I have for a uniform. Okay, it's not the bright ones. Hi, Prince Davis. Thank you for being here. If you want to hop on over to YouTube, I'm Maggie, the substitute teacher. You can see the over camera view. All right, so we do have a Zazzle store. I'm just wearing the regular khaki apron. Cardell got yours ordered today and should be coming your way soon, so keep an eye out for that. But this is the Maggie apron in khaki. It comes in 3 colors and it comes in 3 sizes. Obviously, this is khaki. Needs to be washed too. I also have it in white, which is a beautiful like pop of brightness. excuse me, especially if you're serving anyone, it just looks nice and fancy. Really good sturdy quality, washes well, and it also comes in yellow. Aprons are about 20 bucks. There's always a coupon. One of the moderators could drop the link to the Zazzle store, or I think it's in the description. You can customize it for free with your name or whatever you like. We have 3 sizes. Kid sizes like $16. Standard size is like $20. And this is the long, because I'm 5'7". So this is the long. Comes to, about knee length. This one's about $25, but there's always a coupon. All right. Thank you, Mona. All right, what did we say we were going to do first? Bacon. Let me wipe down the counter. Let's get our overhead view. I always start with cleaning, clean as I go, and then I clean after I'm done. So. Happy Thursday. I hope you all are doing well, and thank you so much for being here. Yay, yay, yay. Oh, yeah, Cadell, yay. Oh, yeah. Got that out the door, y'all. I'm slow, but I eventually get around to it. I want to start by having some cake. I love this. Don't y'all love when you find like something healthy that's approved that you really actually like? Because we know a lot of this healthy stuff, it does not taste good. And I have been on a journey, on a quest to find the stuff that I have to eat, that I actually want to eat. Wash my hands. Okay, so I did put the recipe in the description, but this one is literally just bacon, peppers, and salt. So I looked at it before and it says 6 strips of bacon. So y'all know I use beef bacon, but I'm sure this would work if you had like regular pork bacon. So let me get what I have. So I am going to do my bacon in the air fryer, y'all. I have tried the skillet, I have tried the griddle, it just popped too much for me. I'm going to line the tray with foil. Hi Malva, thank you so much for being here. If you want to hop on over to YouTube, I'm Maggie, the substitute teacher, and you can see the overhead camera over there. So I'm going to line my drip tray in foil. Usually I just do like cleanup. Once it's cooled off, I literally peel off the foil and toss it. However, for this recipe, it says that we're supposed to blister the peppers in 2 tablespoons of bacon grease. So for this recipe, I will save a couple tablespoons of bacon grease. All right, so I have a piece of foil here. This is just a Reynolds pop-up sheet. If you're doing your bacon in the skillet, however you want to do it, I am not the food police. But we got our new air fryer. Our struggle air fryer has been retired, so we're going to put Excalibur to work. And for me, 6 strips of bacon is going to be 2 of these trays. This will give us time to go ahead and cook the bacon so it can like cool and I can crumble it. But that way the grease will have cooled down a little bit so I can pour it into the skillet. So we might be at the end, scholars. I know this looks all janky, but I'm going to show you what I have. You all introduced me to beef bacon, and I buy it by the 5-pound slab through Instacart. And there is a coupon code if you guys want to give Instacart a try. All right. So this is what beef bacon looks like. It actually gives you the bacon experience. The brand, because I am going to toss it, because I'm down to the last. I don't know if y'all can see this. It says Dean Halal, and the website is deanhalal.com. And you can check and see if there's beef bacon in your area. There are other brands. I have gotten it from Sam's Club. I think this is also at Costco. Or you can just use regular pork bacon. All right, I don't think I have 6 slices, but we're going to use what we have. So hopefully you guys can see. Oh, thank you, Veggie. Veggie, you seem to like yellow. I probably still will get rid of this dress because to me well, it's a little bit big. Um, and I'm wearing like 2 layers now so that I can stay modest. But thank you, I know you like the yellow. All right, so you guys can see this is our beef bacon. So I'm just gonna do 3 strips here. When I have raw bacon, I just try to handle it a little gently because I don't want to stretch the fibers and I don't want it to be, you know, out of shape for the pan. All right, so we got 3 strips there and I had 2 left. Recipe calls for 6. It's totally fine. I do have some turkey bacon. Should I add 1 strip of turkey bacon to this? Thumbs up. Or leave it with beef bacon? Thumbs down. Let me know in the chat. Let me wash my hands. I'm gonna have to replace this. I didn't order turkey bacon. I placed an Instacart order and I got everything I ordered plus some stuff that I didn't order. So I reported it and they were like, you can just keep it. One of those items was turkey bacon. So y'all know how I feel about turkey bacon. To me, it's kind of like ham. So, all right. I'm gonna go grab another roll of paper towels because I'm out and then we're gonna put this in. I'm not seeing any thumbs up, so I think we'll keep it. Plus, this beef bacon to me, it looks like thicker, like a strip of regular bacon is like half that size, right? So we should be more than fine. Be right back. All right. So we got our paper towel replenished. If I see anything in the air fryer before I start, sometimes I just like to wipe it down a little bit because the heat actually makes the stain stick. Ah, thank you. So this halal meat is kind of like it's blessed and it's kind of like what kosher bacon too. So options for all of my scholars. All right, so let's go in with the beef bacon. All right. So our bacon is going to cook and the grease is going to fall down to the bottom. I'll collect that after. But I'm going to bring the leftover cake out and I'm going to eat some and tell y'all about it. We're going to make some cake. This is the one that I have to blend for a while. So, all right. Since I had raw meat out, let's just clean again. You're all doing well. Oh, thank you, veggies. It's such a nice compliment. All right, I'm gonna wash my hands again. Y'all know how I am about presentation. This is almost embarrassing, but I had a whole tray of this cake and I had it covered with plastic wrap. So I'm gonna take it out and I'm gonna put it on a plate, but we're gonna make a new one because I'm down to the last slice. By that I mean I'm down to the last 4 slices, and I'll tell you guys about this cake we're gonna make. So another one of the home chefs that I follow, his name is Rahul Kamat, and I think he's on my YouTube page down at the bottom by the channels that I feature or something like that. And he has a lot of fun recipes that are, you know, from his own weight loss journey. And so this cake, we're gonna make it. If you guys were with me before, we made this 2-ingredient cake. Oh, I already cut it. Let me just use my hands. I don't have to make a dish. I don't know if y'all can see. I'll get it closer so you can see. Even Marcus eats it, my swimmer, the teenager. All right. So this is a very strange cake. Hi, Jason. Thank you so much for being here. Hola, señor. All right. So I'll put this back since we didn't need it. So if you guys have been with me, you've seen me make this cake. Let me bring it up so you can see. We're gonna make this while our bacon is cooking. So this is a very unique, I guess the closest thing to it would be like a sponge cake. So you can see here, it has kind of a cakey texture, but the ingredients are applesauce and gelatin. And then it goes in the fridge for an hour. And honestly, it's actually a little bit better not right out of the fridge when you let it, see, doing too much. When you let it, you know, like thaw just a little bit, it is so good. And the thing that's good about this cake, it gives me the cake experience, like I'm actually having cake, but each one of these squares is 12 calories. That's why I eat 4 of them. And then what I have on the top is my coconut cream frosting, and then crumbled on those are my chocolate gluten-free graham crackers. So everything I make sugar-free, dairy-free, and gluten-free. So it's cold in my fingers, but y'all, like really, it's like a sponge cake. Where'd the cake go in the trash? It hit the counter and rolled to the edge. If I was not here, I might have eaten it, but I don't want to be too greedy. All right, let's check on our bacon. I'm gonna show you guys how to make it. If you've seen me make this cake, you can have it plain. We made it the first time per his recipe. We're gonna do a couple fun things today. We're gonna do a butter extract. I wanna see, since it's like an applesauce cake, excuse me, it has a very clean, like fresh apple taste. I got some butter extract that I wanna add to it to see if I can give it a little bit of, you know, like savoriness. I don't know if that makes sense. And then we're gonna make that chocolate. When I'm home alone and I hear stuff, I'm like, nobody's here. I think it was just the AC kicking on. Then we're gonna try and make a chocolate ganache frosting. So, oh, last thing about this cake, I eat this every day, and because it's just applesauce and unflavored gelatin, it's like protein. So it keeps me full. Plus, I feel like I'm having a treat. Okay, let me check on our bacon. Y'all know I can burn, and not in a good way, so I just set it to 5 minutes because I'll get distracted. Okay, so let me show you guys how to make it, and then by the time we're done, hopefully we can frost it. So the 2 ingredients you need for this cake. We are gonna do the peppers, y'all, so if you just tuned in, I gotta cook the bacon first. These are the 2 ingredients you need. Applesauce, and I always go with unsweetened. That just means it doesn't have any sugar added to it. apples are naturally sweet, so it's fine without the added sugar. Wow, it's already got like 11 grams of sugar in there, but that's for 2/3 of a cup. That's good to know though. But you definitely don't want any more on top of that. We will add some sweetener, but I add my sugar-free sugar, so whether it's Swerve or whatever, we can add later on. And then I've opened this, but this is just Walmart brand unflavored gelatin. So not the puddings or any of that stuff, unflavored. So you need unflavored gelatin and you need applesauce. I'm not trying to be sexy, but look, I wore my bodysuit. I know y'all think look, I don't know if y'all can see, but I have an extra layer here. So yeah, on the back it's cut out, but it's not skin. I'm covered up. But thank you, Claudel. That's good to know, in case I ever wanted to be. Okay. So let's open this applesauce and then put the gelatin in there and I'll walk you guys through it. Oh, I like this stuff. Greedy. This cake is something I'm gonna have on hand all the time. That way when I want a sweet, I feel like I have my own little dessert. All right, so I'm just gonna open up the applesauce with the can opener. So the ingredients, 1.5 cups of applesauce. I'm gonna use the whole can. 1 cup is 8 ounces, and you can tell this is 15 ounces, so this is about 2 cups, so it's more applesauce than I need, but I'm just gonna use it. Unless y'all think I shouldn't, I'll measure it. And you could double it up. You could do 3 cups of applesauce and 4 packs of gelatin. Because I wanted like a thicker cake, like you see the ratio of cake to frosting. This one that I made, I doubled it up. So good. All right, let's measure. Y'all, I got butterfingers today. I knocked over my measuring cup. Let me rinse this. So depending on the cake pan that you use, I would probably double it up. All right, so 1.5 cups takes us to right there. And if it's most of this can, yeah, I'm using it all. I'm not even gonna waste my time. Like 1.5. Let me get a spatula and get all that out because we're greedy. I think bacon is looking good. I don't want to risk it. Let's just check. I think bacon is looking good. I am going to put it on a paper towel just to cool, and we'll get this to a good stopping point. Oh, Caudell, I got a cake for you, man. Wait till you see this. No flour, no sugar, none of that. All right, so just a regular plate. If you guys go back on my page, you'll see I made this 4 different ways: top with blueberries, top with strawberries, top with the graham crackers. The only thing about the graham crackers, these were nice and crunchy the first time that I did it, but then after covering them with film in the fridge, the graham crackers aren't crunchy anymore. Taste is still great, but you can have cake again. All right. So let's put our bacon on here. And get it off. I did 2 trays, so this is 1. And it will crisp as it cools. It's a little bit stuck to my tray, but it's okay. In this recipe, don't want bacon in the cake. I guess you could. In this recipe, we're gonna crumble up the bacon anyway, so I'm not too stressed about it coming off. So I just want it to cool. I'm coming. Like, what is beeping at me? All right, so let's get all the bacon bits off of here so they can cool, or I can have kitchen snacks. All right, so we got the first one off. I gotta go turn my phone on Do Not Disturb. All right, so the first tray, and let's get the second one off. Again, this is beef bacon for me. It could be any kind of bacon you like. All right, 2 more strips. The recipe calls for 6 strips of bacon. I am doing 5 because that's what I had, but my rationale is that, let me just move our applesauce, y'all, and my cake. My rationale is that beef bacon is bigger anyway. So we'll be fine. Hi, Dottie girl. Thank you for being here. Dottie girl from across the pond. All right. So let's see if we can get this up. This is a little bit softer. I would have gone for crispier, but I'm so scarred when I burn stuff. Embarrassed. All right. So I'm just going to change out the paper towel. This is good. This came up easy. I'm greedy. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to put another paper towel and then just try to flip it quickly. I want to get all this oil off that I can. And we'll just let this sit here to cool. Woo! Okay. The bacon is done. I'm going to put it behind me to cool. And this will go into the peppers after we blistered them. Okay, so I don't know if y'all can tell inside the air fryer. I don't know if you can tell there's like a pool. Instagram, I don't know if you can tell. The bacon grease has collected down there. I'm going to give it about 5 minutes just to go from being lava hot so that I move it over here, because we're going to use the bacon grease to char these peppers. If I were doing this on the skillet, I would already have the bacon grease that I needed, but I'm just not trying to get popped like that all the time. I only got 2 spankings as a kid. I'm not trying to get popped. I know. Maggie was a rule follower. I still am. Okay, so let's get all of our applesauce. Some kids give it to you easy, and then some kids, like mine, how many times do we have to go over this? Okay, so save yourself a step and save yourself a dirty dish. You need 1.5 cups of applesauce, which is just about exactly one of these cans. And I think this can came from one of the giveaway boxes, so if you can get the ingredients for free, even better. Got the spatula action for Caudel. We want all of our ingredients. All right, so we got our applesauce out of here. Oh, absolutely. Feel free to multitask. Y'all can come in my class late. Y'all can leave early. life happens. I'm just gonna be cooking for you, God willing, for the next 40 years. So I will be here. Don't you worry. All right. So now you have your 1.5 cups of applesauce. You need 2 packs of unflavored gelatin. So this is just a regular Walmart unflavored gelatin, and it comes with 4 of these little packs. Really small packs, kind of like yeast, but it's not yeast. If you're vegan, I don't know what to tell you. I think they do have vegan gelatin, but gelatin is an animal product, but this is where the protein comes from. So low calorie, it's 5 packs, 5 calories for a quarter pouch. So anyway, this is what we're gonna put inside the applesauce. I guess you could get flavored, but I'm gonna add my, what are they called? Those flavorings that we use that are like vanilla and stuff, extracts. All right, so we're putting in the gelatin. Pack 1. I just ordered some more of this because I love this stuff. And then pack 2. So 1.5 cups of applesauce, 2 packs of gelatin. So if you're doubling up, if you want a thick cake like what I have, I use 4 packs of gelatin, basically a whole little box, and 3 cups of applesauce. So 2 cans. You can adjust accordingly. All right. So we have the gelatin powder in here, and then you want to mix it and let it sit for 10 minutes. So we just want to get all that gelatin incorporated into the applesauce. This is it. As far as ingredients, this is all you have to have. Everything that you see me do from here on out is optional. Later on, I will add a little food coloring because I tried to make like a yellow cake. You can see applesauce color versus a little yellow food coloring. And I think it just pops. It makes it look like cake. That's completely optional. And you could add, I think this one has vanilla extract, optional. I'm going to try the butter extract today. Just got that in. And then if you want more sweetener, you can add your sugar-free sugar. That's what I'm going to do. Okay. So right now we just have applesauce and gelatin. Alexa, set a timer for 10 minutes. All right, so that's supposed to sit for 10 minutes and we'll go on to the next step. Now I'm going to try and move and measure our bacon grease. All right, so this is a cast iron recipe, so I'm going to get my cooktop and the cast iron. Clean before it gets hot if I can, so we don't have anything caked on and burnt on. All right, so this is in the cheat sheet. This is my Duxtop induction cooktop, which allows me to do everything right here with you all. Ooh, Dottie Girl says a light sprinkling of crushed bacon on the cake instead of the graham crackers would be an interesting mix of sweet and savory. That's a great idea. Okay, this is what I want y'all to do. It can also be disgusting. If you all like Dottie Girl's idea, put in the chat the cake emoji and the bacon emoji. If you just want the cake by itself, put the cake emoji. If you just want the bacon by itself, do the bacon emoji. But I would absolutely try it. Y'all know I'll try anything once. All right, so we got our cast iron here. So this recipe calls for 2 tablespoons of the bacon grease. I'm nervous already. Okay, think about this, Maggie. How is this gonna be safe? So this is my 2 tablespoons. I think what I'll do, I'm just gonna put it into a container and then pour from the container. Bell says do half. Cocktail says Both. You're always curious. Y'all, I'm like your little guinea pig, right? I don't mind it. All right. Because if we've done candied bacon, it's cooling nicely. It's kind of crisping up. For me, crisp means when bacon holds its shape. So it's cooked well and it's crisping up. These are a little bit soft, the bigger pieces, but it's fine. But if we do candy bacon, we could do cake bacon. Yeah. All right, so I have the bacon grease from the air fryer. I was thinking like I could just roll up the foil. Something's telling me put it in the dish, Maggie. All right, let's be safe. I was gonna make like a little cone and just pour it in there, but then I was thinking disaster. And this is all the bacon we have, y'all. So, all right, so I'm just gonna pour all of this bacon grease into my gravy boat. Now, last time we did it, we used olive oil. So let's see. I need 2 tablespoons. I'm gonna do it over here just in case I spill. Did I get enough? Almost. I need a little bit more. Let's just get it all. Everything's going in. You upside down. You drip down. Okay. So what I did is I cooked the bacon in the air fryer. There was slightly under, but that's okay. Because it was supposed to be 6 strips of bacon and we did 5. So we've gotten our bacon grease into the skillet. I still got a little extra here. We'll call it and say that was a little bit extra that we needed. All right. I don't cook with bacon grease, but it sounds like it's going to be good. All right, so we have about 2 tablespoons in here. So it said, let me get my recipe. All right, y'all can see, prepare the bacon according to these instructions. I did it my way. Remove the bacon from the skillet and roughly top. Okay, I'll top it in a second. Pour off all but 2 tablespoons from the skillet. All right, we got our 2 tablespoons. Let me put this on Do Not Disturb. Sorry, y'all. And this is linked in the description. And then in step number 3, place the skillet on the stovetop over medium-high heat. Add the peppers to the skillet and cook 3 to 4 minutes per side until they are blistered and charred. All right. So again, at the bottom, you can see here ingredients: 6 slices of bacon, 5 ounces of shishito peppers, about 20 peppers, and then flaky sea salt. So I don't know how many, but I'm going to count 20 and put them in a little colander to rinse. All right, 20 peppers. I know, Wilbert. I was thinking of you. Poor Wilbert. Wilbert has PTSD. Y'all, this is so funny. I got something I'm going to read just for you. Wilbert was with me last time when we tried this with jalapenos. It was a disaster. The recipe calls for shishito. And Wilbert, I don't know if you can see here, It says 1 in 10 heat wave. So out of a 10, this is supposed to be very mild. But here goes Maggie trying it again. Let's rinse these. If I do it again, Wilbert's gonna unsubscribe. He's had it. Okay, so these have been rinsed. Let's turn on our bacon grease. Y'all, I was reading this recipe, funnily enough. All right, let's turn this on medium. And I guess when it gets hot and starts smoking a little bit, we'll put the peppers in there. So I'm gonna read it when I get to it. But y'all, these peppers are supposed to be very mild. And the person that did this recipe said that like every once in a while you get one that's not mild. They're supposed to be mild, but every once in a while. And I'm looking at these with the colors on them. And what did she say? It was so funny, Wilbert. It made me think of you. Let me see if I can find this. I'm just going to read it, if you don't mind, little story time. I thought it was a good article. Okay. A few years ago, I had never heard of Shishito peppers, but I happened to stumble across them in a Trader Joe's and I was intrigued. I grabbed a package of them, and when I got home, I Googled how to cook them and ended up blistering them in my skillet and eating them on the side with a salmon fillet. So far, so good. All right. Oil is starting to move. Looks like it's starting to smoke. Yeah. All right. Next paragraph, and then I'll come back. I was hooked immediately. Shishitos have a very mild flavor, but roughly 1 in 10 is significantly spicier than the rest, though it's still not as hot as a jalapeno. But it made dinner somewhat playful, guessing whose plate would have the spicy one or which bite might be the one. I was like, lady, oh my gosh. All right, so we're going in. They're still kind of wet. I should have dried them. All right, I'm just gonna try and get them on a single layer. Okay, our timer just went off. Alexa, set a timer for 3 minutes. Now our applesauce is done. So I don't know if y'all can tell, but it's kind of stiffened up. Can you see how before it was like very applesaucey, but now it's thicker? That's because of the gelatin, okay? So now I'm supposed to, Alexa, stop. I'm supposed to microwave this cake batter for 1.5 minutes, but not all at one time. I have to do 30-second increments. And my microwave has died, so we're gonna be using the struggle microwave in the guest room. So I'm gonna leave these here and leave y'all with a little bit of, well, sizzle action. And I'm gonna go put this in for 30 seconds and we'll check on the peppers. So you will see here, it's nice and thick. We want it to be more pliable. I'll be back. 30 seconds. All right, so I think I'm gonna turn them, but I just want to show you guys, you see how on the sides it's starting to soften a little bit? So you take it out and you stir, and then it's gonna go back in for 30 more seconds. You just wanna break up any hot spots. Again, 2-ingredient batter. Oh my gosh! All right, let me go in for 30 more seconds. Oh my God, I don't need the smoke alarm going off. Alexa, stop. 30 more seconds. I'm coming back. All right. Y'all can see the applesauce is starting to get more watery. We're gonna do 30 more seconds, but I'm gonna go ahead and turn this. It starts beeping at me again. Okay, hold on. Let me go do the last 30 seconds. Then I think we're gonna take this out of the bacon grease. I got a couple that are really nice and charred. Scared, y'all. I'm coming. Alexa, stop. All right. They feel soft when I kind of squish them. And again, this is, oh, y'all, they're falling apart. This is bacon grease. Let me take out the ones that are nice and charred. Or do I add the bacon in here? Let me see what it says. We're coming back. 30 seconds. I gotta go. All right. Add in, step number 4, add in the crumbled bacon and season with salt before serving. So we're gonna turn this off. I'm gonna let them stay here. Let's get our cake batter. I don't know, should I move the bacon over or add all right. So y'all can see our cake batter, which is just applesauce and gelatin, has been nicely incorporated and moves very well. All right, so now this has to be blended for, it says 15, but that was too much for me, 10 minutes. So I'm going to mix this, but let's see if we can get this taken care of. Our applesauce cake batter is still here. We're gonna whip it in just a second. So I guess I could crumble the bacon in here. I just want the charred side up for the picture. This is a cast iron recipe, so I guess you're supposed to do it all in the cast iron and serve it in the cast iron. I guess that's a good way to keep it warm. But for presentation, I want all the, some of them charred nicely, some of them didn't. I should have tasted one for you, Wilbert, before, but all right. So this is our beef bacon, and it says just crumble. Oh, it did say rough chop. Let me do that. It's still sizzling over there, y'all. I am gonna plate it though. So let me just. You know, the beef bacon is a little, and I really need a proper cutting board because of this lip. I can't really press all the way down. Just gonna tear off, and it's got this little piece. I don't want it to look too symmetrical. So just big old torn pieces. All right. And then it says flaky sea salt. I want the char to really stand out in the picture. All right, so the bacon is on there. And flaky sea salt. I have my Hawaiian flaky sea salt scissors. I know, beef bacon. We just used the last one, Genesis, I know. Not a whole lot, just a little bit. I can always re-salt it if it's not salty enough. All right, so let's get a good picture here. And then I do want to plate it, and we will taste it. But this is coming from like Cast Iron Recipes is the name of the. All right. So, all right, Wilbert, you ready? I'm going in. Hot, temperature hot. Mmm. Kind of tastes like a little smoky bell pepper. Needs more salt though. Mmm. It's good, y'all. Definitely not hot. I really like it. I'm gonna leave it in the cast iron for now. I will plate it, but I want it to keep its heat. The flaky sea salt is good because it gives you presentation. It stands up nicely, but it doesn't really absorb into the food as well. So maybe you need a little bit more. It tastes like the hybrid of like a snap pea or a string bean and a green pepper. So it's got a little bit of that freshness of green pepper, but it's got that, you know how peas and beans have that like creaminess inside, that little pod? Yes. Oh, you want the Maggie roll? It's good. Definitely not a jalapeno. I think this is a beautiful side dish, right? I think it looks really good. I just ate a pepper by itself. I'm gonna have one with a piece of bacon together. I want a good charred one. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I'm gonna try this with some bacon. Hot. Mm-hmm. Really good. Really, really good. All right, I'll leave this here. Y'all, that could be a fancy side dish. Oh, let's try that dipping sauce. Remember I made those sauces? The other one, this is the Mexi Ranch that I used yesterday. Marcus said was good. Do you remember she had me make like a lemon aioli sauce in the other recipe? And it was okay, but I was eating with jalapenos. Yes, I was thinking the same thing, Dottie. Imagine a plate, an amazing starter, great appetizer, great little finger food. Mm-hmm. Ooh. Mm-hmm. Y'all, I gotta plate those, but let's get our cake in. Oh, I'm just gonna keep snacking on it. It's really, really good. Mm-hmm. Mm. Hot temperature because of the cast iron. Flavor is excellent. Excellent. All right. So I'm gonna let y'all choose. Oh, Genesis, thank you so much for being here, my dear. What is that? Oh, okay. I was like, what is that thumbnail? With all the veggies, what kind of veggies? The Cadell. Okay, y'all. So we're making our Maggie cake. No, these are not Maggie cakes. Mmm. Mmm. Now that it's been sitting out, that flavor, I use banana extract. All right, so y'all get to choose. I have to whip this for 10 minutes. So I can either do Q&A. I will drop the link. I can just, you know, answer questions. I can just mute and give y'all music. Or if you want to see the video, it's a 10-minute video on the recipe for this cake. I can set up my phone so you can watch the video of it made. So what do y'all want to see while I get my blender together? Not, what is that thing called? Mixer. Mm-hmm. Mm. I feel like I want to plate them. Mm-hmm. Oh, bell peppers and snap peas. Yeah, I feel like I want to plate these, y'all, with a little dipping sauce on the side. And then I'll put them in the air fryer just to stay warm. But I want my photo op before they deflate. I may just dump them all back in here. Let me do a little food styling. I want the charring to show. Hi, Erin Laura. Thank you for being here, my dear. We redid our peppers with real Shishito peppers, and they are excellent. I just want the ones that I've charred nicely to be on top. And this was cooked with bacon. All right. Wilbert likes my presentation, so I want to make sure I get it right. All right. Let's get the photos, and I'll put them back in there to stay warm, but I just want to do it before. I don't know what happens to peppers after you char them. All right. I think that's good. But y'all, these are excellent. They are not spicy. I did get the proper Shishito peppers. Tastes like a snap pea and a bell pepper mixed together. Cool and creamy. Mm. Mm. Great appetizer for the table. Greedy. All right. So I don't know if anybody wants to see anything. Y'all said you can hear me, so we'll just mix this up while I eat the beef bacon. I still don't have a mixer stand, but that's okay. I'm gonna move this to the side, but not too far. This is our cake batter, applesauce, and gelatin. Alexa, set a timer for 10 minutes. So I've dropped the link. Oh, I know, right? All right. So, what would you all like to talk about as I eat the... I should eat my peppers. I think I will. But I want y'all to watch how this applesauce, as we add the air to it, it turns into white, foamy cake batter. I'm gonna multitask. What have been some of y'all's favorite Maggie recipes? What have you tried? What would you like me to try? Someone said oxtails. Woo! You like the Slim Shady videos? Me and that kid, but thank you. Yep. Marcus is a swimmer. I take him to the pool almost every day when he's with me. He's really good at it. Okay, that one had a little bit of heat to it, I'm not gonna lie. It wasn't bad, Wilbert. And this is the Mexi Ranch from the Quesadilla Burger. Wilbert likes the salmon video. I'm trying to remember. Is that the one that I did with AB? Or what other salmon have I done? Lisa likes the lemon coconut icy. Dottie, you're right. Those cheese crisps, y'all, the next time I buy a pack of ghost cheese, I'm gonna cook the whole pack. We use them for sandwich bread. We use them for, do we use them? Oh, for tostadas, like taco stuff. We use them for taco shells. Oh, this is good. Of course, Wilbert. Creme brulee came up in my phone. I'm always getting social media recipes. I think I want to make it again because y'all, I bought the ramekins. I got an 8-pack, bigger size. No, these are really, really good. I would give them a try. They are not jalapenos. I had one that was a little zippy. It was like, whoa, something going on there. But it can't be as bad as the jalapeno, right? Aaron Laura says, it doesn't get easier than the chocolate. Egg and cheese, my go-to, right? Your favorite is the stuffed peppers. Oh, we haven't done that in a while for breakfast, right? You have the ingredients on hand? I didn't even set a timer. I know what I'm looking for. Yeah. I was scared of these that have the different color. But they charred nicely. My baking should probably be crumbled smaller All right, I think I'm good. This would be a great plate to share. Savory. I'll leave it here so y'all can see. I don't know if y'all are noticing the applesauce. From where I am, it's starting to look lighter in color. Ooh, Dottie girl. Tomato and cheese circles. Y'all are helping me make this cookbook. We know what's gonna be in there. Yes, I haven't done that in a while. If anybody wants to see any of that, we definitely can. I kind of had a big midday lunch. I only had one meal today, plus I'm snacking on this. Caudell likes breakfast any time of day. Y'all, I struggled so bad with those jalapenos. Don't do it. Just get the Shishito peppers. You can see it says 1 out of 10 on the heat wave. That's what you want, Wilbert. I mean, I'm getting a mild, and I mean a very mild tinkle on the tongue. Nothing you can't handle. But they're good and they're pretty. And I keep nibbling on them. Ooh, Caudell likes the candy bacon. Yeah, that's a good one, right? Whoa, that one had a little zip. Back up, Maggie. Speaking of the candy bacon, I did make a little short for the Christmas bacon. Okay, I would say that one was about a 3. It's okay. But when I read it, she said, usually these are very mild, but 1 out of 10 will have a little zip to it. And I got a zipper. Y'all see our cake batter changing color? You know what I really like? That quesadilla burger from last night. So good. Did you all see the short that I made for the candy bacon? And how are y'all liking the short? I think it was Erin Laura that said she loved them. I'm loving Christmas bacon. I could eat it every day. Yeah. The heat level. Yeah. Woo! Still. But this brand, I think I got it at Sprouts, which is that farmer's market in my area. But this is pure flavor. I've never bought this brand before, but I just looked up Shishito peppers, and this is what came. So they're long and stringy, but we charred them with the bacon, and they have a nice smoky flavor. If you could crumble your bacon small and have them together, I probably should be using a fork. Nana's gonna get me. And I added this Mexi Ranch dipping sauce from the quesadilla burger. This is why we need out of sight, out of mind. I'm rationalizing it with, what if people didn't see the finished product? Are y'all seeing the batter? I'm gonna turn this up. Caudell likes the goat's cheese crisp. Woo. So Caudell. Okay, so what Caudell is talking about, you all know, or hopefully you know, I'm dairy free, so I eat goat's cheese, sheep's cheese, buffalo cheese, and Whole Foods sells sliced goat's cheese, which is hard to find. Usually it's in a block, and you have to shred it yourself. Greedy. Put it on a dry skillet, non-stick, let it melt and bubble and then cool. Thank you. Y'all know I'm a proud student of the lead attorney, and he gave us assignments. I'm in the mastermind because I really want the channel to grow. It's fun for me. It's a labor of love, but I want to be good at it. And so he gives us assignments, and we all had like 7 days to create a short. And I love it because y'all, I was looking like this recently. Let me turn this music off. It's too much. I thought I heard the timer. Oh, I do hear the timer. Okay. I'm going to go a little bit longer for a little bit higher, but you all can see this was applesauce, but you see how it's starting to get like foamy and creamy, like cake batter. Alexa, stop. So I'm going to keep going, maybe like 2 more minutes at a little bit higher speed. But again, this is just applesauce and gelatin. Aaron Laura says, the shorts are great. There are just so many funny gems in my streams. It's nice to have. Okay. Thank you for saying that. So again, lead attorney gave us assignments. We all had like 7 days to make a short in the mastermind. And there's 2 ways you can make it. You can either clip an existing video, which that's what I was saying, y'all. I was just looking at my page. I have over 300 videos because I live stream every day with y'all. So I have so much material. So now it's 2 things. It's forcing me to go back and rewatch the content because I never did. I would just record and go because I'm here every day. But now I go back and I watch the content. Y'all, I don't realize I'm doing half of the stuff that I'm doing. It just comes out for better or for worse. So clips, the shorts are like this. They can be between 15 seconds or 60 seconds. The other thing that I'm playing around with, you can make a short, and this is just what I learned, so I'm sharing with y'all. You can make a short if you don't already have a video to clip. Have you guys seen these? Like, you see me play these like TikTok and Instagram recipes, and they just go through it really fast, and I have to play it over and over again. You can use I did one of these in a short, and literally you can hold it for like 3 seconds and say what you're doing, and then pause, and then go do the next step, and then record like 3 more seconds, and it'll assemble it for you, and you can speak over it or not. So I'm loving them. So you're going to be seeing more of those. Okay, I'm coming to the comments. All right, y'all. So if you can see our cake batter here from the applesauce and the gelatin. So now I'm going to add some optional ingredients. All you have to have are those 2 ingredients. All right, I'm going to set this behind me because y'all see I'm destroying it. Use the sweet patties. Okay. 3 optional ingredients. Oh, Wilbert, the masterclass is once a month. It's $50 once a month. Excuse me. Highly recommended, but it is an investment. You can join his locals for $10 a month. That one isn't YouTube content creator specific, but if you guys are thinking about creating a YouTube channel, which I'll have to give you my little commercial, I would definitely do it before he raises the price. He said at the end of the month, he's going to double the price. Right now it's $50. It's going to be $100. So definitely, would recommend it. And I'll tell you guys a few more things that I just want to show you here. So we have our cake batter, optional ingredients. So far we just have applesauce and gelatin. This is yellow food coloring, just yellow squeeze food coloring, because I like the cake to be this color instead of applesauce color. Completely optional, but that's what Rahul did in his video. So I'm going to do like a healthy squeeze. Okay, yellow food coloring. And then also, applesauce is naturally sweet, but I like the cakey sweetness. So he said you can add some optional, oh, this is Splenda and this is equal. I guess it doesn't matter. You can add like these little sugar-free sugar packs. It could be stevia, it could be Splenda, it could be equal. Something about these packs are more concentrated than like the ones out of the bags that are like a 1-to-1 ratio with sugar. These, the amount is so small, it doesn't change like the volume or something like that. To get this amount of sweetness from like the sugar or the sugar-free sugars, I'd have to add like, a half cup of, product in here. So if you want extra sweet, use a sweetener pack. So I did 3. And then, because I'm greedy and I just bought it and I want to try it, y'all know these extracts. I have vanilla, I have maple. This one that I'm eating, I did with banana extract. So it's kind of like a chocolate cream banana. I'm going to see if I can make a butter cake. So, have I ever used this before? No, never stopped me. So we're just going to do a capful of butter extract. I guess you can use this in bakery stuff to make it more savory. All right. So, and then I'm coming to y'all's comments. I see them, but I just want to get this. It's supposed to sit in the fridge for an hour. All right. We'll have to vamp for time. He says at least an hour. But I've been running my mouth. Ooh, it smells buttery. It smells like butter popcorn, like butter without the popcorn. So I'm just pouring a capful of butter extract. This is how I experiment. The first time I did vanilla. Second time I did banana. Now I'm doing butter. All right. So I'm just going to blend all this up. It'll turn more yellow. It'll turn sweeter. And it'll turn a little buttery. So like 2 more minutes and let me read the comments. Keisha says she loves the clip. Thank you so much. I know. Oh, Cardell, this is for you. It's a little yellow. I was a little happy. Okay, Cardell says, saw the short on the jalapeños. I almost died. Fraction coconut oil will cut any natural oil burn. It looks like the baby oil is not but petroleum. I'm not sure I understand that one. Help me out, Cardell. And Dottie Girl says, the shorts really allow your playful sense of humor to come through. Thank you, ma'am. I have so much fun, y'all. This really is a labor of love. I work, but this is what I look forward to at the end of the day. And then Erin Laura says, the crisps, the cheese crisps are awesome. We like to slice them from the block, fry them in the pan for a wee bit crisp. I might have to try making them bigger for bread size. Oh, that's a great idea. Belle loves the clips too. Okay. So y'all, we are done. This is our cake batter. I'm going to taste it. Mmm. It is buttery, but it's sweet. It's what do they say? Warming up on me. It's like I almost feel like I need like a little like vanilla, just because the butter itself is a very light flavor. Let's do like a maple. Okay, I'll let y'all choose what else we put in here. I've got banana, I just did that one. I've got peppermint, I've got maple, and I've got vanilla. The butter flavor is good, but because this is applesauce, it's just like I need something with a roundness, with a fullness in it. So what else would you all like in here besides add vanilla? I was thinking the same thing. Okay. So let's add some vanilla. It's very good. But again, this is just applesauce and gelatin. And you know how like cake has that like, that doughness, that heaviness to it? This is just lacking a little bit of bottom to it. So let's put a cap full of vanilla. I am making this up as I go. All right. Usually I do the vanilla paste, but I'm going to do a cap full of vanilla. And I'm going to whip for like 10 seconds just to incorporate it. Oh, after I plug this back up. Well, turn that off. All right. Whew. Y'all see how it's thicker? Look at that. All right. Let's try it. I want a little bit more vanilla. It's very good. I just need a little bit more. And this is a smaller bottle, so the cap's smaller too. Double vanilla. Yo, doesn't that look like cake batter? Look at that. Yeah. I would probably add more. Hi, Hakeem. Thank you so much for the $5 super chat. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. All right, we're going to call it here. Y'all, if it were just me, I'd probably add, ooh, how about cinnamon? Looks like we have a new scholar class. Everybody say hello, Hakeem, and thank you so much for being here, helping the channel to grow. Just watching and commenting and being here, engaging. Y'all, we're over 1,370 subscribers. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, you see me frozen? Let me know. Let me know if y'all can see me. We're going to go in with the cinnamon. Ooh, almost like a buttery vanilla. What if this is our Christmas cake? Cinnamon, nutmeg, bacon. No. Okay, let's mix this up. Thank you, Bill. Can y'all see me? I'm back and I'm back. Okay. All right, so let's mix all this cinnamon in here. Uh-oh. Give you your spatula action. Ooh, it smells so good. Y'all, look at that. I can't tell that's not cake batter. All right, let's give it a taste. Ho ho! Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. That was it. That was it. And I'm eating this batter because it's just applesauce, gelatin, optional food coloring, optional extracts, and optional sweetener. Y'all, this is good. Oh, woo! That cinnamon just gave me that pow. Okay, focus, Maggie. So now, looks, yes. See, y'all remember I overbeat it last time? This is our cake batter. Look how thick and creamy this is. So we're going to make a 2-ingredient cake. This is the one that I had the last bite of. Like a sponge cake. Okay, so what I'm gonna do now, because I want to be extra. If you look at Rahul's video, he says to get like a square cake pan, which I did, and line it with film, like cling wrap. I have done that. You could scoop it out, it's fine. But I have these silicone rings, so again, why be regular when you can be extra? All right, so let's get our cake batter off here. No kids today, but you can let the kids lick this. Anybody else have a mom who used to make cake batter and then you'd be coming around to... Okay. So I want to make a double decker. So these are the silicone molds that I bought. We'll see if it works. Is it going to work? I don't know. I may not get a triple decker. I may just get 2. So I'm just going to pour I may only get one. All right. Yeah, I probably should have doubled up the recipe to get two. It's okay. We'll get one. Next time we'll do this, y'all. We'll double it up. And I'll tell you what my plan was. But it's okay. Or you could continue to whip it. But just know, because this has gelatin in it, his recipe says whip it for 15 minutes. I probably did like 10 to 12. It will continue to thicken up and then it'll get crumbly. If y'all were with me for the first one. Oof. Cinnamon did the trick. Ooh, so good. All right. So then you just cover it with film. Oh, got a little something in there. All right. Cover it with plastic wrap. And it's supposed to go in the fridge for an hour. We'll take it out slightly before because I got a hard stop at 8:30 for the mastermind. All right, so hopefully y'all can see. I'm gonna put it on a plate so that it doesn't, yeah. So y'all can see the close up. So I'm using the silicone because it's flexible, and that way I don't have to do the plastic wrap thing. It'll pop out. So y'all can see it's like literally like nice and thick. So this is our cake batter. Okay, enough. Plastic wrap on top. Ooh, cinnamon. It just gets me. Woo! So plastic wrap. I'm just gonna do the whole plate. And then he says to just kind of tap the top. I'm gonna give it a little, what's it called? Slack. So I can actually kind of make contact so the top doesn't dry out. Just tap it. Should be smoother, but this is what I got. All right. And then this goes into the fridge, he says, for an hour. All right. All right. So this is going to go in the fridge. All right. In the meantime, class, we can do Q&A. I think I have one package, and then I'm going to do the chocolate ganache because we're going to frost it with chocolate. Oh, yeah. Oh, Caudell's here for the dance. Ooh, pumpkin spice. Ooh. And Caudell, I got your note. But y'all, the next one we make, in case anybody missed it, the Skinny Syrups now has a pumpkin spice flavor just in time. And they have... Where did I put them? Oh. Did I put them in the pantry? New product from Skinny Syrups. I do have a discount code for y'all in my class notes. $7 off 25. They now have skinny sauces. Pumpkin spice, caramel, and espresso. So maybe we'll drizzle some of this on our cake. So what I think I'm gonna do after I like scrape this bowl, because I'm greedy. Oh yes, let me show you guys Rahul's video. Rahul, come on, and let me pull it up for you so you can see. Because I'm gonna clean up and we're gonna make the chocolate sauce. But let me show it to you. Answer a direct question. Rahul, come on. So I'm gonna pull up the video so y'all can see it while I kind of clean up. And you know what? Let me put it in the chat too. I'm gonna drop the link for you, Caudell, and then I'll play it for y'all. So you guys have everything. Let me turn this down. Right, here I come. All right, so now you have it. And he has so many things. Like, look at this. We're gonna have fun with it. Low calorie Reese's. Eat the entire cheesecake. This is the one that got me. Where is it? 2-ingredient cake, insane for weight loss. I was like, say less. Okay, let me get my little stand. We'll do the struggle stand. This is not for me. I'm just using it here so y'all can see. To make a cake that is so low in calories and so high in protein, it is comparable to Robert Irvine's Fit Crunch protein bars. I might not look like Robert Irvine, but let's make it. It's only 2 ingredients. It's insane. First, you're going to need 3/4 cup of applesauce. I'm not a baby, and applesauce is baby food, but this cake is 3/4 cup? Because it has way too much protein to give to a baby. 3/4 cup of this, or 360 grams. I did 1.5. Crap. Applesauce is honestly baby food, but it's gonna work in this cake, okay? And once you have your baby food in a bowl, take both packets of gelatin. Each one of these is 7 grams of gelatin, so 14 grams total. Unflavored, sprinkle the gelatin right on the applesauce. That did not open. I feel like it's gonna explode. Grab your whisk, mix the gelatin into the applesauce. And the gelatin should be completely dissolved in the applesauce. Next, you put the bowl down and you let it sit for 10 minutes. Just don't do anything. Just watch it. You can't go anywhere. Just stand here and watch the bowl. But wait 10 minutes and I'll be back. You thought the video was frozen. It's not. While you're waiting 10 minutes, you could get some whisking sticks out. I would never make this recipe for the life of me if I didn't have an electric whisker. You can use a mixing stand if you want to, but I don't have a giant contraption. These things are like $10. Just get yourself something that will beat for you so you don't have to use your hands. Optionally, if you want something more yellow and vibrant, because my applesauce is looking a little bit dull, get some food coloring. I'm going to use yellow food coloring today because apples are yellow, except this one's a little brown. And if you like vanilla, then get some vanilla extract. Completely optional. You don't have to use it. It doesn't count as an ingredient because it's not forced. And if you like things sweeter, use some erythritol or any sweetener you want. I'm using erythritol because it's plant-based sugar, and we're only making things with plant, except for the gelatin. So one of them, the other one is. Oh. Vegan. I'm sorry, y'all. Vegan. Now is also a real 8x8 or 9x9 want to put this cake in and put plastic. You don't need to use parchment, plastic, or baked. It's going to be a fridge cake. Back it has been 10 minutes and sauce. It's thicker. See? It just falls like that. It's thick. Now, awesome. All right. Let's clean this up, and then we're gonna make our chocolate. Right now. So, this is important intervals. Do not just put this in your microwave. It might burn. Don't do that. 30-second intervals, okay? Show you exactly what it looks. Oh, by the way, don't make this in a metal bowl. Make a microwave. Forgot to mention that, but you know already. 30 seconds. 100%. Just stand here and wait. 5, 4, 3. Thank you for saying that. Thank you, Caudell. All right. So we're going to make our chocolate sauce. So you've seen the recipe, and I dropped it. Okay. So I've already messed up this cake. It was supposed to be 3/4 cup. I don't know why I keep messing up the measurements, but I had doubled up the applesauce, but only half the gelatin. It will be okay. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to make a frosting, and we'll see about putting the frosting on the cake in like 15 minutes, and then I'm going to put it back in the fridge so that it'll be cold. And I'll just have to take a picture so you all can see it. But this, it's like a chocolate ganache. If you all remember Marcus's birthday cake, I made a chocolate cake for him. That's the same recipe I'm going to use for the frosting. So that one is low carb love. So let me pull that one up. It's really simple. I say it's simple, but I seem to mess this stuff up. You just need heavy whipping cream, but y'all know I have my dairy-free substitute. And, oh, I took a picture of it. I'm like, I know I grabbed a screenshot. Okay, so this is what we're going to make. Chocolate ganache. Oh, and my battery's low. So you can see here, we need 6 ounces of chocolate chips. If you can have regular chocolate, please do. I'm going to use my sugar-free chocolate, and it says, what is that, 2/3 cup of heavy cream? All right, so I'm going to show you guys how I make this sugar-free and dairy-free. As for the sugar-free, this is what I'm using. The Lily's baking chips. So this is milk chocolate. You see it says no sugar added. So this is sweetened with stevia. So these are going to be just our chocolate chips, but no sugar added. If you can have Nestle Toll House, use Nestle Toll House. So this bag is 9 ounces, and the recipe calls for 6 ounces. So I'm going to get the food scale out just because I want to be fancy. I don't know why. And we'll measure out 6 ounces. So let's turn it on. And so we need ounces. Let's change it to ounces. When we put the glass dish on it, it weighs something, so we need to reset it back to 0. Let me put my face back on. One moment. Oh, I was going to do an unboxing with you guys. All right. So we need 6 ounces. So let's open this up. So y'all can see. Okay. Ooh, lemon zest. And I bought a lemon, y'all. Lemon zest for what, Caudell? The peppers or the chocolate cake? I bought a lemon. Y'all, I have devoured these. But you could do lemon zest on the peppers for a little bit of brightness because you know they are kind of creamy, like more savory. So these are the Lily's chips, and you can see they look just like chocolate chips because they are chocolate chips, but they're sweetened with stevia. So let's go. Oh, I'm like, what the heck? But that's 0.74. We need 6 ounces, so that's going to be like, what, 2/3 of this bag. 5.5. Ah! 6 on the dot. Okay. Ooh. Y'all. Maggie and chocolate. So this is a treat from time to time. They have milk chocolate, they have dark chocolate, they have white chocolate, they have all the different varieties, but Lily's is the brand that I use. So we have 6 ounces. Let me pack this up. Sprinkle these on your yogurt, goat yogurt for me. You're making a nice latte or frappe, the frozen one, smoothie, sprinkle a little bit on. You could blend them, top them on your cereal, your granola. That's supposed to be the hiding place. I don't think it's working. Okay, so 2/3 cup of heavy cream. So we're done with our chocolate. I'm going to try something different, but I'm going to give you guys two options. If you can have dairy, this is where you would use heavy whipping cream. I don't use dairy, so you guys see me using this. This is the Silk Heavy Whipping Cream, so this is my substitute. It's made from coconut cream, not cow dairy. So this is an option. You can get this at Whole Foods, Sprouts Farmers Market. However, this does have to be refrigerated, and sometimes it's hard to find. Something that is not hard to find. Oh yeah, it's coming, Mona. Just you wait. All right, I meant to show this to you guys last time and I didn't have it. So this is the refrigerated coconut cream, but you can also get canned coconut cream. Always look for the unsweetened. You can see this comes from Sprouts Farmers Market, so that's a store in my area, which is different from coconut milk. Coconut milk is great, but this is more of the water. This is more of that thick cream that's on top, but still, I look at sugar, 0 added sugar. Heavy whipping cream, a lot of dairy products, even if they're not sweet, they have milk sugars in them. Then you add sugar on top of it. It's just a lot of sugar, which I try to avoid. This one right here is also, 0 added sugars. All right. So the canned coconut cream is easy to get, Walmart, online, whatever. I have one that's open. So I am going to use what I already have open, but I wanted to show you guys some options. Coconut cream, coconut milk. You can use coconut milk in place of water, like when you're cooking rice or those types of things. This is what I use coconut milk for, or if you eat porridge or oatmeal or any of that stuff, wherever you would use water. Wherever you would use heavy whipping cream, cake, there you go, Caudell. Wherever you would use heavy whipping cream, if you want to go dairy free, cow dairy, as much as I love milk and cheese and cream and yogurt, it doesn't love me back. It's highly inflammatory for me. I get joint pain and all kind of stuff. So I've had to find substitutes for milk. All right, so I'm gonna get my coconut cream out that's already open. All right, so a little goes a long way. Just shake it up. And when you open this, I think it was Titanium that said you want to kind of shake it up. Hi, Secrets Boutique. Thank you for being here. If you want to hop on over to YouTube, you can see the overhead camera too. So you guys see here, I know it's kind of hard to tell, but do you see that thick creaminess? So this is the coconut cream. So this is what I'm using instead of heavy whipping cream to get our creamy melted chocolate. Okay, and I think she said 2/3 of a cup. Yeah, 2/3 of a cup of heavy cream. So 2/3 is right here. I'm gonna pour. You see these big lumps? That's the coconut fat. You want that. If you've ever had vegan ice cream, I am not vegan, but that coconut ice cream is so good. This is how they make it. They use this instead of milk cream. All right. Always giving y'all substitutes and options. So a little bit more. It's okay that it was a little chunky because we're going to heat it. But this is our plant-based heavy whipping cream. And if you like coconut, whew, love it. Yes, Caudell, you could do dark chocolate on the peppers too. Oh, you're talking about the lemon on the cake. I guess you could do a lemon chocolate cake. Y'all, that's what I do here. I just come in here and make stuff up. That's what I do, and it's so much fun. So our two ingredients, we have heavy whipping cream and chocolate chips. Um, let's see. So what are her directions? Step number 1, heat heavy whipping cream in a small saucepan, just until it begins to simmer. Okay, so we don't want it to boil. Simmer are those light bubbles. So we'll keep our chips over here. I think I need to get that in a bigger container. Just making sure it's clean. All right, so we're gonna put our cream in here. Let me get a spatula because we're greedy, team greedy. Oh, I ran the dishwasher. I know I have more spatulas. Ah, and I didn't treat my glasses. I'm blind. Ooh. Huh. I just get in here and start going. Ooh, a combination of milk chocolate and dark chocolate. Y'all wait till you see this stuff we're gonna make. Pour it on strawberries, drizzle it on all kinds of stuff. All right, let's get all of our cream. I'm just using a little spoon. Get it all in here. Woo! All right, so let's turn this on. And we're gonna go low. And I mean really low. I'm gonna put it on 1. I'm gonna take a quick break while this is simmering, and hopefully I time it so that I come back and I have little tiny bubbles. Go, Maggie, go. All right. Whoa! 1 second. Okay, I don't see anything. Let me turn it up to 2. Maybe if I put the top on it. Crazy. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna move the chocolate chips into a bigger container because I'm gonna have to pour this over here. Yeah, I don't want to lose any of my chocolate when I stir. Just give us some room to stir. All right, I'm checking for little simmering bubbles. Again, this could be heavy whipping cream. For me, it's coconut cream. So we're gonna make a chocolate ganache, and the ganache is the thick, creamy, like pourable, dippable, everythingable frosting. I see a little bit of bubbles here. I'm gonna wait until I see bubbles all around, and let's make some tea. Do I have my... And I'm going blind again. Oh, my dishwasher is off of the rails. Like Maggie. Okay, we have a light simmer. Just like milk, you don't want to scorch it. I'm just gonna stir, make sure all the clumpy coconut fat pieces. Okay, I think this looks good. I think this looks good. Let's just let it simmer. So good. Okay. So on step 2, it says just until it begins to simmer. Step 3, pour over chocolate chips. Let sit for 2 to 5 minutes, then stir until fully combined. So this is a simmer. So y'all can see. Well, I took it off the heat. Okay. We're gonna pour the hot cream over our chocolate chips. Sugar-free chocolate for me, can be regular chocolate for you. And let's get all of it. I need my spatula, team greedy. All right. So we're going to let this sit for just a second. I'll move it there, and I'm gonna make a beverage. We'll make a tea. I don't know if y'all want a tea with lemon or a tea with lime. I've made this 100 times before, but I'll do it again because we got 2 minutes to let this sit. Oh, you like the African bracelet? Thank you. This is from Nana. I always try to wear something from my culture, even if it's just something small. So yeah, you guys will see a collection of bracelets for me, but this is from Mom. I think she brought it back from Ghana. Okay, inside my pitcher, we got so many to choose from, y'all. We have peach, we have everything. Where are my alkaline drops? Okay. Test results said I need to drink more alkaline water. You can buy it. To me, it's expensive. You can also make your own. Link is in the cheat sheet. I put this in the pitcher. Doesn't change the flavor, but it turns tap water into alkaline water. Now I'm going to fill this with ice. And of course, my Keurig is out of water. Fill this with ice. Oh my gosh. It's making me nervous. And put some water in the Keurig. One day scholars will have one that's magically refilled. All right, to make my unsweet sweet tea, y'all know I'm here in the South. This is what I'm using. This is a Keurig pod. This is the Lipton Unsweet. They do have this version in the sweet, and you can see here, you brew it hot over ice, and that's how you get the iced tea. I always order my beverages and make my beverages unsweet, and then I add my sweeteners. So I will let y'all choose. So this is gonna go into the Keurig and brew directly over the ice. All right, we have our sugar-free sugar. This is our simple syrup, 0 sugar, 0 calories. Caudell, I saw your note about skinny syrup, so I'll try that other brand. So I have this. We can do a splash of lime. This is just lime juice from concentrate. Or if you have a real lime, use that. We have lemon juice from concentrate. I don't know how y'all take your tea. We have vanilla flavor and we have peach flavor. So let me know how y'all want this unsweet sweet tea. I think it's been good now, so let's see what she says. We've let this sit. Let sit for 2 to 5 minutes and then stir until fully combined. So this was the hot cream and the chocolate chips. Oh, mama. Oh, mama. If you can have dairy, use heavy whipping cream. I'm using heated coconut cream. If you can have sugar, use regular chocolate chips. I'm using my stevia chips. But that's all I do on my channel, y'all. That's why I'm your substitute teacher. I show you substitutes to enjoy the food that you want using ingredients that are approved for me, just for me. Look at Hakeem says, whoa, I know. Oh, just you wait, sir. I'm just getting started. So y'all look at how we're making this chocolate ganache. We are going to pour this on our cake and I'm going to put it back in the fridge. But if you've seen that frosting, that's a deep like chocolate ribbons, this is what we're doing. Date night. Cut up some fruit. Y'all have this stuff in the house. Cut up some fruit. Little toothpicks with banana slices. Strawberries. I think I have some strawberries in there. Marshmallow. Arrange them on a little tray. Make your own like little chocolate dip. Y'all look at how this is coming together. I'm just mixing until we have all the cream and all the chocolate. I want to jump in here and swim my way out. Raise your hand if you're with me. Holla if you hear me. Okay, sorry. That was not elegant. Sorry, y'all. Okay, look at our ganache. Oh, yeah. Natasha, I know, y'all. I get so silly. Okay, so this is going to be our cake frosting. So, of course, for research purposes, y'all, the possibilities are endless. We could put our pumpkin spice in here, but oh my god, just all right. So now, what I messed up last time, I think I'm gonna go ahead and my fruit is looking kind of sad, but if you make this ahead of time, that's fine. But what you want to do, which I didn't do last time, I just made it and set to the side. It will stay liquid like this, but you want to cover it with plastic wrap because it's totally fine. It will not thicken back up, but you know how gravy will get that little skin, that little wrinkly skin? If you leave it like just setting while you're doing other things, it will get that little wrinkly skin on there. So just to keep it nice and smooth, we're going to put plastic wrap on it for 2 seconds. And we'll make our tea. So you can easily make this ahead of time, and then honestly, it's probably better if it's cooled down a little bit because you don't want to put like hot frosting on a hot cake, but this is what I got. I'll do a little unboxing. Let's just move this. Y'all know I want to, you know it's coming. If you've ever had those chocolate wafers that you put on your tongue and they just melt down. Okay. If you're doing this ahead of time or for your date night or whatever, make this and just cover it with film. Then take the film off when you're ready. It will stay liquid, but you just don't want that wrinkle skin. Right, Latasha? We don't want wrinkle skin. Latasha is my esthetician, y'all. She keeps my face looking young and youthful for 46. So thank you so much for being here, my dear. All right. So yeah, just do one of these numbers and it'll keep for you. All right, so let's get our tea out. All right. I don't know if anybody has any way that you like your tea. I could do tea with a splash of lemon, an easy way to do it if you want unsweet sweet tea. So you can see here, we brewed our Keurig hot over ice. So we have unsweetened tea with our alkaline drops. So an easy thing to do. This is just lemon juice. If you have real lemon, squeeze some in there. I actually do. Because we zested a lemon. So what I'll do during the day, because I work from home, oh, ribbons of chocolate. I know. Wait till, oh my God, ribbons of chocolate. So y'all have seen me, I'm vamping for time. We're just gonna let this cool for like 3 more minutes so it's not too warm. Okay, so what do we use this on? The peppers last time, y'all seen me zest so you get those nice little lemon shavings, but the lemon inside is still whole. There's nothing wrong with it. So I'll show you 3 ways to use a lemon. The first one was zest it. Hola. Oh yeah, Latasha, you can absolutely do the chocolate. Chocolate chips, any type of chocolate chips, and heavy whipping cream if you can have dairy, or I'm using coconut cream if you want to stay. Lead attorney makes fun of me all the time when he's like, shout out to Maggie with the gluten-free, dairy-free, sugar-free, everything free. Y'all would eat this. Y'all would eat this. All right. If you have a proper lemon, cut it in half. If not, use this stuff. Y'all know you have this. Ooh, I was going to make a lemonade, but we already brewed the tea. Put this in your juicer, seed side down, and I'm just going to squeeze real lemon juice. Only because I have it. It's not the end of the world. Use the fake stuff. Y'all know I'm not the food police. So this is the second way to use a lemon. So we zested it. Now we've juiced it. So I have this much lemon juice. I like lemony tea. It's good for me. Now I am not going to toss this. You see the rind is in here, and then the seeds don't come through this part. So what I will do is I'll take this whole thing and I'll just plop it in here. Throughout the day, I will just keep brewing more tea and ice into this pitcher, and I'll use that lemon. So that's the third way. 1 lemon, zest it, juice it, soak it. So you get all your money's worth. Groceries are expensive. All right, so this is my Skinny Mix's simple syrup. So this is like my liquid sugar, 0 calories, 0 sugar, 0 carbs. Y'all know they have, ooh, I almost want to do vanilla. I think I want to do a lemon vanilla tea. One moment. I have it in the car. I have one that's already open, y'all. I buy these by the 3-pack. They have these little portable flavor bursts. I keep these in the car whenever I buy tea, coffee, or whatever. Really concentrated sweetener with no calories. And I just put like literally just a squirt in there. I'm gonna do a lemon vanilla tea. Now, I'm gonna pour my unsweet tea over my lemon juice and vanilla sweetener. I could do peach, I could do whatever. So we've got our tea mixed with lemon juice. And then just to be extra, because why be regular when you can be extra, just gonna cut a thin slice of lemon to put in the glass. Completely optional, but again, you can make this for your date night. Just make it look fancy. This one's been zested, so it looks kind of janky. Well, I'm really making it look janky. Okay. So imagine this was a beautiful lemon slice. It is not. If you got it sliced whole, put it on the edge like this. If you got it jacked up like that, put it in the glass like that. And then enjoy. Y'all, that lemon juice was real. It's really good though. Put a little squirt of vanilla. But yeah, make your own cocktails at home. Whew. So exciting. Ooh, Caudell puts ginger in her tea while it's hot. You'd be stressed out if I didn't taste it. Yes, y'all are here for the taste test. Okay. So I have one package. I'm going to clean this up. I'm going to take the cake out. It's only been like, what, 40 minutes? And this is still slightly warm, but it will be all right. We're going to put our frosting on there. Let me just clean up. Put the extra lemon pieces in here. Oh, is this juiced? I can't tell. And we got Mastermind tonight, so I'll just refill this while I'm at my computer. Mmm. Mm-hmm. TLA is always clowning me. If I would never just make something for somebody and not tell them what's in it. But I'm not going to say I'm going to change his mind, but one day, because y'all have been making this stuff and y'all like it. Okay, let's clean up and get our cake out. It's going to go back in the fridge, but I'm going to decorate it for y'all. And we'll get a picture, and then I'm going to put it back in there. Because I know it's going to be good. I've made it multiple times. But I want y'all to see the finished product. All right. Let's just get all this stuff out of the way. Let me take my beverage to my desk. Mmm. So good. All right. Get our plastic wrap. Get our skinny syrups. Have so much fun cooking for y'all. Thank you so much for being here. Honestly, I wasn't feeling the best, and this just really, it makes me so happy. All right, I'm just gonna clean this and put it up. I got everything covered in film. But yeah, y'all could easily make this, and I'm gonna show you this cake. Again, it's just been in the fridge. He says at least an hour longer, better. I think it's better slightly less cold. I wouldn't say room temperature, but when it's thawed a little bit, you get a little bit more of that sponginess. All right, let's clean this off. Let me just clean the counters really quick, and I'll show y'all what we have. I want a nice presentation for the picture. Dun, 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 dun. All right, that's good. Wash my hands. All right, so I don't have a fancy cake stand, but I'm going to show you guys what I have. So for our cake, I used my silicone. Ooh, Linda says peach for the tea. That would be really good. All right, so this has been in the fridge while we've been doing other things. I'm just going to take the plastic wrap off. It's the weirdest thing. All right. So I can feel it like a little bit soft, but can y'all see like this kind of spongy texture? All right. And you see how it's kind of slowly coming off. It's not all the way set, but can you see that like cakiness? What I want to do, this is what I'm thinking. We can either leave it and just pour the ganache over, but I'm thinking if I pop it out and put it on a white plate, and pour the ganache over, then you could actually have the dripping on the side. So what do y'all think? Take it out? Or leave it in? Either way, I'm not going to cut it because I know it still needs to set a little bit more. If I had lined this with film, which is what he recommended, take it out and pour, okay, then I could just lift out the whole thing. I probably should have done that, but I was thinking, it's silicone. Let me get a knife. Just to go around the edges. Now, ideally, this would just, pop out clean because it had set, he says minimum 1 hour. So I'm going a little bit ahead of time. All right, let's see if I can, get it to come off clean. Okay, we'll try it, y'all. So this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put plastic wrap on here. We'll try our upside down. All right, so I'm gonna put this on top of here. Okay. It's not coming out clean, but it's coming out. Actually, if I just kind of peel it back, y'all see what's happening? Go around the edges. If it was a little bit more solid, it would be perfect, but it's okay. All right. So if I really wanted to make this pretty, what I could do is it's not perfectly round, y'all. It's supposed to be a circle. It is not, and this is still kind of soft in my hand. Remember, just applesauce and gelatin. Now, I gotta taste it with the cinnamon. Still soft, but it's good. It's gonna go back in the fridge. Then, I want as clean of a presentation as I can get. Imagine that's a circle. Oh, thank you. I love the way y'all encourage me. I just make this stuff up. Imagine this is a circle. I want to try and, you know what? I'm nervous. Because it's not all the way solid. Still a little wet, but it's fine. Whew. All right. So now, so you see what I mean? Next time, look at, Claudel says leave it. Next time, y'all, I'm gonna double this so you can see how thin it is, but it's okay. Next time I would make, because you know this is a 3-pack of these, I would make 3 and stack it. So imagine it's taller than it is, but now here comes what you want. Oh, it is gonna go back in the fridge to really solidify, but I want y'all to see what you've been waiting for. This is still slightly warm in my hands, but not bad. You know, chocolate cools pretty quickly. Oh. Let's do a little bit more so we can have a nice little moat of chocolate. Sugar-free, dairy-free. Somebody said ribbons. So I'm just going around. All right, so y'all see what I was trying to do. So it's completely covered and a little bit extra. Oh, Barry White should be played when I'm pouring. Oh, yeah. I don't have that voice. Okay, so I got a little heavy with the chocolate. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this plate in the fridge. And this whole thing is going to kind of solidify. And then I might be able to use a knife and kind of cut our cake out. And then I'll have to plate it and show a picture for you guys. But this is our chocolate ganache frosting, which I'm going to dip with some of this. I have more chocolate than I had frosting, or you know what I meant. So let's get a little chocolate. Oh, it's in my hand. Can y'all see the cake? Good God Almighty. Y'all, I'm about to lose it. I am about to lose it. So I know this didn't solidify, but y'all can see what's happening here. See, our cake is still kind of wet, but you can see how it is giving you kind of the cakey. Let me tell you something. Y'all, oh my gosh. It's so good. I'm licking my hands. Y'all, we're going to go ahead and dismiss. This is what I'm eating tonight. So you can see, I know it looks like a hot mess, but you can see if it had cooled more, how it would give us that like sponge cake. 12 calories a slice. Of course, that's before the sugar-free, dairy-free chocolate. But y'all, I really should just put the top on here and let this save it for fruit. Yeah, you see me dancing? All right, y'all. I got to hop onto this mastermind. I am going to be, I'll go ahead and wrap it up because I don't want to do too much. But one more for my class. Chocolate covered strawberries, chocolate covered apples, chocolate covered bananas. Drizzle it on your yogurt. Make this stuff. Just keep it covered when you're not using it so you don't get that wrinkle skin. You don't have to refrigerate it since you've got it blended well. And y'all, class is dismissed. Check out my course if you want to have a YouTube channel. Regular price is $50. You have a discount code for $15 off. Look at me, I'm a mess. Okay, y'all. Before I embarrass myself even further, have a great night, everyone. Okay, Instagram, thank you for being here. I will see y'all tomorrow. When? I don't know. What am I cooking? I don't know. But we'll figure it out. We always do. Oh, it's okay, Wilbert. I'm here for you. You will see what I learn. All right, class.